Oh my ducks, it's Simon here, welcome back to the Hermit's Cave. So I've got an unboxing here, you can see it's from Oneness Emporium. I don't know what it is. I think a few decks are being set this month. So usually each month Cheryl and I do a spotlight, a live event on YouTube showing the latest releases, and I love it. It's good fun. But Cheryl's had some personal stuff that she's been dealing with her son this week, last couple of weeks, and so you know, is unable to commit to this month's spotlight. So she very kindly said, I will send you things as they come in and I will do them. So as I mentioned, it's been sent by Cheryl at Oneness Emporium. If you're interested in this deck that I'm about to show, or any other decks or any other products, it's an emporium. It's got books and all sorts of witchy stuff, which is great. Then do check it out. The information will be in the description, and you can also get 10% off if you use the code Hermits10 at the bottom there. So let's see what we've got. This is exciting. I wasn't expecting anything today. I think Cheryl said something was coming kind of midweek. But let's have a look at the box. There's an envelope here. Oh, look at that. Got a wax seal. Oh, that's cool. It's the Magician. Don't know if that's going to come out on camera, but do you see the Magician there in the wax seal with the lemniscate above? That's really cool. Love that. It almost makes me not want to. I'm going to use my penknife on this one so I can get underneath and just cut across the top, because it makes me not want to break that seal. It's so cool. We have Crossroads. I did receive this one the other day as well. So Cheryl, I think she's doing one at a time for parcels, but there's like a little it's a witch's room, but there's other elements represented and correspondences with planets and things. But it's a cool little altar card. Mine's on my altar at the moment from the other day. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So we have two. So it is the two that she mentioned, but they've obviously come a lot quicker than we was expecting. So we've got Land of Giants Oracle deck, which is cool, by Stephen Hutton. Who's that by? That's by US Games. Oops. And then I've really been looking forward to this. I've seen the artwork for these cards and they look absolutely fantastic. This is by Llewellyn and it's the Good Fortune Tarot. Barbara Moore and illustrated by Jessica Rue, creator of Woodland Warden's Oracle. And if you've got that Oracle like I have, you'll know the artwork is just fantastic. Sorry, I had to pause then because there's a car or something, motorbike outside just revving. And I'm 19 stories high, but still doing it. I surely think the city centre is Grand's Hatch. Anyway, I shall start again. Fate, Destiny, Fortune. These cards can tip them in your favour. When you're tossed about by fate and pulled along by destiny, Good Fortune Tarot shows you how to squeeze every drop of luck from even the direst situations. Adding clever touches of the Marseille tradition to Rider-Waite-Smith imagery, this deck eliminates the road ahead so you won't be caught off guard. Jessica Rue's lush illustrations bring new light to familiar symbolism, and best-selling author Barbara Moore teaches you how to attract and direct fortune in ways that support the best outcome for each day. Featuring linen textured cards, I wondered if they would be. There was a deck released not long ago by Llewellyn. It was in linen. It was well received. And a rich guidebook full of tips and interpretations. Good Fortune Tarot is the best tool for making your own destiny. That's intriguing about the blend of Marseille meanings with RWS imagery. Is that how it referred to it? Clever touches of the Marseille tradition to Rider-Waite-Smith imagery. That's intriguing. Like I said, I've seen some major arcana cards from this, and I really liked the look of some of the images. So, and even the box is in linen. This is a linen finished box. That is beautiful. Really nice quality. Wow. Let me bring the camera down a little bit. Okay, I mean, just look how beautiful that is. Can you see the linen effect? Hopefully you can. Really, really nice. It's got a lovely, lovely feeling. So it is a magnetic closure. Oh, look at this. Your cards don't do anyone any good closed away in their box, even if they are wrapped in silk. Yeah, in other words, you know, get them out, use them, work with them, bond with them, read for others with them, but really use them. And when it said wrapped in silk, that made me smile, because I think I've touched on it before. I was told years ago that if you had a tarot deck or an oracle deck, they had to either be in a wooden box or wrapped in silk, because silk spiritually was like steel and it would protect them. But yeah, your cards don't do anyone any good closed away in their box, even if they are wrapped in silk. Love it. So we've got a nice book. Oh, and it's we've got matte finished edges on them. Oh, it's making that. It's a good breaking in. But how many pages is the book? Beautiful artwork on it. 255 to 256. Lovely full colour images. Even the minors, doesn't matter if it's major or minor. Oh, look at that. So they are stuck together. The paper is actually very thin. I think that's why it's sticking together. You want to put it like the thumbprint. It's quite thin paper, but it's beautiful. I mean, look at some of the images. How fab is that? So let's have a look at what text you get. So we have the star, and you have fate, everything is fine. You have good fortune, make a wish. Then you have your image, which I love. And then you have your reversal of fortune, stars behind clouds. So that's kind of like the shadow aspect or the reversal. And then there's a quote. I like the fact that we get quotes as well. That's a nice little touch. Is that the same all the way through? Yeah. So, although the quotes all seem to be the same, which is Simone Bernouilli, The Rules of Fate and Destiny. So we'll have a look at the index page. So we have the forward, and that's the person who's given the quote as well, all the way through. I think it's the same even in the minors. Must be careful with these pages. I think that they could tear quite easily. But yeah, they're all from the Rules of Fate and Destiny. We have the preface, the introduction. Chapter 1 is the essentials, essential comments and explanations. Chapter 2 is the major, chapter 3 the minor, chapter 4 is reading the cards, and then we have a conclusion. So the majority of the book is the cards. But it looks like you get quite a bit. Oh, we go through each number there as well. The 5s. That's interesting. So does that do it before each of the 4s? The 4s, yeah. Okay, so it's grouping them in their numerological associations. Once that's broken in, I think that will be nice. Okay, so this is the box. It is in one of those take out folded bits. Is that the backs? Yeah, it's the backs. We have a ribbon. Love the artwork. The box is gorgeous. It really is. It's their best one yet. We will open the cards. Easier said than done. There we go. Just have to find a way in. Oh, they feel lovely. Lovely, lovely. So, I do think they've found a winning formula now with their presentation, because I was always a bit put off by the cardstock. There's 2 together, that's why I was going to say that's nice. It's nice. It's not the thickest of cardstock, but there is a spring, and this linen, silky linen finish is really nice. And make sure that they're, yeah, and then I'm going to bring the camera down even further. Okay, make sure we've got plenty of light. So in terms of card size, I think it's pretty standard. A little bit shorter than US games, but you know, not much at all really. They are borderless, as you can see. We just have this panel at the bottom with the title on, and this is the back design, which is really nice. It is reversible. No, it's not reversible, because yeah, no, it's not. I would probably, if it was upside down, I wouldn't spot it straight away, but technically it's not reversible. You've got 2 hearts here and you only have 1 this side. But okay, so our Fool. I like the inclusion of the bees. That's really, I've seen that a lot, even through the design on the box and the book. But yeah, it's pretty cool. We've got this cracked egg signifying a beginning, a start of a journey, life's journey. We've got the sun and the moon together there, eclipsed. Here's our Magician, which is really cool. Seems a bit dark on camera, I'm not quite sure why. But yeah, very typical tradition card, a Magician card. I'm wondering if that's, because that looks like the backs. I think it's cool that they've got a set of cards here and it looks like it could be this deck. It's got the planets here, almost in this juggling position. He's got his elements, the water, earth, fire and air. He's got the 3 cups like a performing magician. Which one is it under? The High Priestess. Wow, look at that for a High Priestess. Beautiful. I wonder if the book sets the scene or if it just goes straight into so you get a little bit of font, a bit of text at the beginning, which says, while the High Priestess presides over important spiritual and psychological lessons, in terms of an ordinary day-to-day life reading, she is an insufferable scold. Fate, the answer is not a secret, but something of a riddle. I really would have liked you know, a description of what's happening in the cards, but it doesn't really. But certainly not for that card anyway. We have our Empress, which is beautiful. Look at that. Again, we've got the bees. She's stunning. We've got the B5 there too. And the Emperor. Don't they go well together? Look at that. Oops. Trying to line it up. You get the idea. But that goes together quite nicely. And I love that. I love seeing the interconnectedness between the Empress and the Emperor. The Hierophant. Our lovers. Oh, he's already got an arrow through the heart. From little Cupid there above. A chariot. Very traditional chariot. I love how one is winking. This card, when I saw this, I was like, that is absolutely beautiful. Such a gorgeous strength card. Strength is 8. We do get this little creature that we saw. Which one was it we saw in the book? Oh, I love this hermit. Wow. We've got the hairs on the Wheel of Fortune. Justice. This is interesting with the Hanged Man. Again, we've got the little mouse there that keeps appearing all the way through. But we've got the heart with a lock. Which is interesting. Love this death card. Look at this. Isn't that great? Love it. Temperance. Here we have our Devil. Interesting as well, because I thought it might be more of a with the death card being not comical, but this one has a real sort of realism to it. I love the face that appears in the garment here. Do you see that? Really cool. And that gives a nod, you know, it said about having influences by Marseille, but there's a lot of Marseille devils where they have the face in the middle of the torso. Look how their legs are branches. Such a cool deck. The Tower. I love all three of these with the faces in them. I love faces in my luminaries, but again, the little mouse. So our star card, the Moon card, I love it. And the Sun card. No naked baby, just the horse. Then we have Judgment. Look at this Judgment card. Look at that angel. It's wonderful. And then we have quite a traditional-ish world. The characters that we've seen throughout the major arcana. So we go into our minors. I'm not sure if each suit fills a theme or not, or whether it's RWS. But we're starting with the wands, the fire suit. We've got this bee, these bees with the honeycombs. The two balancing on top of the world. Oh, that's brilliant. Three of wands. Lighting the way. And the four. Here's our five, all wearing masks. The six. Quite a few victorious there. A seven. The eight. Quite traditional. 9. I love that it's the same characters coming through that connects them all together. 10. And we have our page. Wow, look at that. The Knight, Queen, and King. What I was going to say is that I'm not 100% sure where the Marseille, I mean, other than the Devil card, but you know, I'm not big up on Marseille. I can read pip decks, and I do, but anybody that knows me knows my favourite tarot tradition is RWS. But when I look at these images, with the exception, as I say, of the Devil, I don't really know where the Marseille influence is coming from. Even the Strength was at 8 and Justice at 11. I like this image. Something I love the fact that the moon is acting as like a little boat, and the owl that we've seen wearing the crown all the way through has dropped it. The 3. He's got owl glasses by the looks of it. Little flying fish has brought the extra cup. 5. I was just about to say, where's the other 2? But they're there up on the grandfather clock. The 6. The artwork is beautiful, isn't it? Wow, look at that. A lone star. Again. So I love the kind of the interconnectedness between all the cards. Wow, the scale of that for the Page of Cups. The Knight is riding a seahorse. Our beautiful Queen and our King. And then we have our swords. He's found his crown again. Look at those branches against a midnight blue background. Interesting that these have a very watery feel. Wow, the owl has taken so obviously the owl is representing the air suit. Packs. The 5. We have our 8. None of them, they're all suspended in the air. None of them are penetrating the ground or stuck in the ground. They're all kind of just suspended in midair. Our 9. Yeah, so for me, this is very RWS. It's not even the configuration of the pips in a Marseille style, so I'm not sure what the Marseille influence is. But do let me know if you're a big Marseille expert or have a lot of experience of reading with Marseille and you can see the influence better than I can, then do let me know. Our Queen and our King, and then we have our Pentacles, which I think are all going to be potentially hares, but this is a gorgeous ace. A little sign with a carrot. Oh, that's interesting. So this is an influence of Marseille. So the 2 is very often seen in the figure of 8 with the 2 coins, and then the creators or publishing house or whoever is credited within here. And you can see it's got Moore for Barbara Moore and Rue for Jessica Rue. And then we've got 2019 to 2024. Wow, did this take 5 years to create? Here they are again. 3 of them anyway. From the other suits. 4 of Pentacles. Wow, look at this. It's like a portal into another dimension. That's an interesting take. The arrows pointing through this doorway. I really wish the book, I'll just check again in case it was just that one, but I really wish the book would give you a narrative on the cards. So what number are we at? We're at 5. 8. Oh, it's because they're all grouped in numbers, aren't they? Not by suits. So 5 of Pentacles. It just says material trouble. Material resources include our money, our stuff, our body, our energy, and our precious time. This card signifies a loss of the very items we need to survive and thrive. The reduction in flow is due to the change in external circumstances. The external source can be anything that we don't directly control, such as the broader economy, social or political events, other people's actions, accidents, a dreadful alignment of the stars and chance. And then that's the fate. Then you've got your good fortune. 5s are cards of conflict and change. Yeah, it's a shame. I really would have loved you know, in this image we see and telling us what's happening. I do think they've missed a trick there, but it doesn't take anything away from how amazing the artwork in this deck is. We've got this kind of honeycomb background. That's the little guy from the inside of the box. I love that the knights ride these giant animals. Queen and the king. Wow. I really, really enjoyed that. I think this is a really beautiful, beautiful deck. Gorgeous. I particularly love the death card. I think that's a brilliant death card. I love to see skeletons, but he looks so happy at his havoc that he's causing. But yeah, so Good Fortune Tarot by Barbara Moore and Jessica Rue. Let me know your thoughts. I probably will edge this in blue. There's no spare cards to test it though, so I'm not sure with this card stock. We'll see. But yeah, anyway, let me know your thoughts. Have you ordered this deck or pre-ordered this deck? Let me know what you think. And again, if you want to get the deck, then do check it out at Oneness Emporium. Details in the description below. Thanks for watching, everyone. Until next time, go in peace. Namaste and blessed be.